Welcome into HSN. My name is Ty Mayberry. I'm one of the new show hosts here at HSN. So if you're normally tuning in on Saturday morning and you're wondering who this guy is, I started on the air here in October. This is my first Saturday morning, so thanks for letting me be part of your shopping experience this morning. It's a new year, and I can't think of a better way to start a new year than to get organized, get decluttered, protect your personal information. It is from Embassy, and it is our Today Special. I can't think of a better thing to do right now than invest in a great shredder. Now, this is not the shredder that you and I bought 10 years ago. This is not the shredder that we bought 5 years ago, maybe even not a year ago. Is that shredder loud and squeaks and scares the dog? Is that shredder the one that you have to sit next to and feed one page at a time? Is that the one that's heavy and doesn't move around very well? Well, Embassy Elite has improved on all of those. Every time here at HSN that we bring in an Embassy shredder, it immediately becomes a customer pick. And let me tell you why. First off, it has two different shredding trays. There's a front shredder and the back shredder. The front, that takes care of all those thicker pieces of paper, the cardboard, those IDs, those credit cards that you want to shred, or those credit card offers that you want nothing to do with. That goes in the front. In the back is the auto shredder. 140 pages, which is the most powerful that Embassy has ever had here at HSN. 140 auto shred, which means you put 140 pages up there, as you see right now, and then you walk away. You go walk the dog, you go enter your emails, you go have lunch, whatever, and it will continue to shred those pages. But here's the big deal that I want to make sure you hear. It is a micro cut shredder. As you see in our little peekaboo window, you see all that kind of confetti, that New Year's Day confetti, right? It is pulverizing. It is destroying that paper. You may remember there used to be like a long cut shredder, and then there was a cross cut shredder, but you could still see some of that information. Well, now there is no way anyone is piecing that together. So we're getting more organized, we're decluttering, but more importantly, we're protecting our personal information. And I think now more than ever, there is personal information everywhere. Everything you get in the mail has some information on it. And this is what you're gonna do with this shredder. What you're gonna do is you're gonna go straight from your mailbox, right? You're gonna go to your mailbox, you're gonna pull out all that junk mail, and you're gonna walk over straight to your Embassy Elite, and you're gonna put that junk mail right. It's not gonna stack up in the living room or in the dining room or in the kitchen and all of a sudden become stressful. You're gonna shred it. It's gonna be a daily activity, and you're gonna feel great every single day. Now, if you're gonna keep it out all the time because it's gonna be a daily activity, you want it to look great. And these look great. Let me go over some of the colors here. I need to reload this. That just blew through those pages so fast, much faster than I expected. Here, let me do a little switch here. There we go. I thought that would last longer. That thing just destroyed that. But let me go over the colors for you, because you're gonna wanna keep it out, whether it's in your office or in the living room, wherever you put it, because it's gonna be a daily activity. All right, let's start here. This is our gray. And then let's go down to the front. You know, really popular lately, especially here at HSN, these rose gold tech items. Maybe you've got, like, maybe your computer is rose gold and you want everything to match. That's beautiful. Oh, and here's this nice deep, is that blue or navy? That's a navy, a nice deep, take a look at that, almost a chrome kind of shine on that. And then you got this nice deep red. That's a beautiful red that would go great in an office, or maybe out in the room where you're doing all your work, because a lot of us are working from home. You have your classic black down there in the front, and this is new and exclusive. Take a close look at the white marble. How about having this out all the time? You can't even really tell that it's a shredder, right? It blends right in. And as I said, you're gonna use it every day. Shredding should be an everyday activity, and not just shredding, but micro cutting. You can get this now This is our today's special. This price will go away at midnight, $149.99. You are saving $50 right off the top, and we are gonna ship this to you for free, and you're gonna save another $18 on the shipping. You can take advantage of 4 flexible payments, $37.50. Get this home, get organized, get decluttered, be less vulnerable with your information and your family's information. Have peace of mind that it is destroyed and no one is gonna be able to find any of that information. Listen, we don't like to think about, but identity theft is a real thing, and this is an easy way that we can protect ourselves, and it is from Embassy Elite. All right, let's get into it. Let's talk shredding, let's talk power. My guest this morning is Bill Duggan. Good morning, Bill.
Good morning, Ty, and Happy New Year. And you said it perfectly, because it's about saving money, getting us home, but it's about saving our identity. And Embassy is such a great investment. So you see how nice and tall this stands? So I don't have to bend over to fill it up as I find stuff sitting on my desktop. Or maybe I want to wheel it out so it's right in front of me or in front of the TV. They come on casters. So they give us tons of great user-friendly features, but the biggest savings is saving our identity and our credit score. That's why the federal government, the FTC, warns us we need to protect our identity, because that's one of the #1 complaints that they get is, identity theft. So we went straight to them, and they say there's many steps we can take to reduce the risk of being an identity theft victim. For example, guard your social security number. We've been told that for years. But then they say right there, shred charge receipts, shred credit applications, and other sensitive documents. And that other, you have to think about it. Sure, a lot of us think about paycheck stubs. A lot of us think about taxes. It's going to be a different other for every individual in your home, whether it's kids with medical stuff, whether it's you going through a refinance or purchasing a car. All of that paperwork, prescription information that's sitting around on your desktop in a drawer, we hold on to it, but then we want to get rid of it at some point because it's a new year. This is the first time we've had Embassy as a Today special so early in the year. So you can really just get it home and start to purge, start to just get rid of that stuff, because it does feel good. I think you said earlier when you were doing the carpet cleaning, it felt satisfying. This is going to feel satisfying for you because you see it go in, you see what the end result is in that nice large peekaboo window. But the big game changer with shredding is this auto dock tray up here at the top. Because I think we can all relate. We put off shredding because, that stack just gets bigger and bigger.
Yeah, we end up just putting it on top, right?
Exactly. And we'll get around to it next week. We'll get around to it.
Right.
And it grows. And so 140 sheets, maybe I just have 29 sheets. Maybe I have 60. I can take 140 sheets and walk over to my shredder. I can use all that stack or half that stack, load it up. And the cool part about it is it's going to do the feeding and the shredding for me. So guess what, Ty? You want a cup of coffee? I'm going to go run to the kitchen and get us a cup of coffee while this does what it has to do. And I can be shredding in the front at the exact same time. So it really is dual purpose. So I'm not like, okay, while it goes through all those pages, I need to sit here and wait. I can actually be doing 2 things at once.
Yes, you're not in a babysitter. Right, yes.
No, not at all. And that's where it's great because, it's shredding, go walk the dog, start making breakfast, do what we got to do. I like the fact that they put it on casters for us, which is great because it does have a nice weight to it. It's about 20 pounds. Also free shipping, which is great. It has a larger pull-out drawer bin. Why is that important? This is a 5.5-gallon bin. I never take the lid off. This is what I take out to the curb, and look at how small that shred is. But more importantly, I have a small home office. I will use this 5.5-gallon drawer as my waste bin, and when I need to shred, I shut that drawer, and you're gonna notice that auto shredding, it just starts to kick up and go into action. And this is one stack of paper. But you think about the junk mail, all the credit card offers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Thank you for the holiday card. But guess what? That's my identity. So shred it once you know you don't need it anymore. And it feels good to get rid of this clutter off your desk and off your out of your filing
Bill,
cabinet.
it feels like losing weight, my friend. It feels like,
Sure
right?
does.
Maybe weight off your shoulders, but it certainly feels like losing weight and getting organized and not seeing that. So it is twofold. One is that de-stress of seeing all that paper, and the other, and maybe more important, is our identity, which is flying around everywhere. And you need something that cuts, not just shreds, but cuts and does the job well. Maybe you can speak to for a second, Bill, so before you run off and get us that cup of coffee, maybe you can speak to us the different types of cuts here, because I remember these, right? I remember seeing these. This is what we're used to seeing, right? These kind of long, oh, look, I just shredded an important document, but then you look on there and you can very clearly see what's on there. And then it moved to kind of cross-cut. Yes, right. And then it moved to kind of cross-cutting, but still, you can still see what's on there. Maybe you can speak to that micro cut and what's actually going on in there with all of the teeth and the technology that Embassy brings.
And the power that you're getting too. So yes, this is what a lot of us had for years. 1970s technology, strip shred, 30 shreds per page. And so, you know what, people figure this out, you piece it together, it's clean, it's very simple to read, whether it's a picture, whether it's credit information. So a lot of us went to cross-cutting. So this was 30 shreds per page, 300 shreds per page, but look at how much smaller and finer microcut is. And the big reason why we had to evolve from this and this is identity thieves figured it out. They're like, I can put this together and get your information. It wasn't just because it was fun for a New Year's Eve party, it was needed. Because actually, when we launched Embassy here, the statistic was 1 in 10 of us were victims of identity theft. And it's actually gone up over the years because we're getting more stuff in the mail. We're getting more stuff pre-filled out. So you see crosscut right there. Watch what's going to happen. The gears got so much bigger. The teeth multiplied. And the benefit of that is you get microcut. And not just one page at a time. Remember, you can do 10 sheets in the front, 140 in the back. This is the box that it comes in. And we're going to have Embassy here a lot because you guys love it. You make it a customer pick. Getting it on free shipping is because it's a today special. And so I think we all just went through the holidays knowing how much it costs to ship and get stuff sent out. Right. That's where you're going to have fun with this because get it home early in the new year. I mean, where's my New Year stuff? I love this. This is my favorite demonstration.
Yes, why don't we shred that? Let's shred that.
Talk about satisfaction.
Now let me just make it clear. So there's two different, what do we call these? Shredding tray, shredding compartments. In the front, I think I've seen you put staples, purposely put staples into paper and then feed them into this shredder.
And so you just said, let's make it clear. I'm going to swap out for my clear bin because I want everyone to see micro cutting in action. So I turn this on. This clear bin is not available. We just took off the shiny finish.
Right, just for us to see what happens.
So you mentioned staples. Oh, did I also happen to mention what's around the corner in the new year? It is tax season, right? Oh,
yes.
Do you know 49% of tax, of identity theft happens during tax season? So great line of defense as we're pulling out last year's taxes, as we're getting stuff sent to us. And by the way, this is not a staple remover. I'm adding staples. So as it's feeding in the back, I'm going to get rid of this stuff. I'm going to get rid of the staples, all those extra tax documents and paycheck stubs. Sure, some things we need to keep for a few years, but then there's things that we can get rid of, and it does feel good. Look how it just ate that up, and it's still going in the back.
So we're not spending time taking staples out of every piece of paper. Oh, good. We're not doing that anymore.
We're not recycling our identity. We love those boxes that get sent to us. Recycle what you can, but don't recycle your identity. Barcodes, everything has our identity on it. So I take this cardboard, look at that. Corrugated, strong cardboard. This device is so hungry to just keep doing what it needs to do. And whether it's a stack of 24, whether it's a stack of 140, that auto shred tray is just gonna keep going and going. And with this larger bin, and because that shred is smaller, you're gonna empty the bin that much less. Because you know what a lot of us do? We do this, we're just gotta get rid of the clutter, and you know what? It's not gonna happen to me. So then I just come over here, I throw it away. That one piece of paper could come back to haunt you later. Because more of us realize we don't know we're an identity theft victim until we run our credit, until we try to get the new car or refinance our house, and we have a ding on there, and then we're backpedaling. That's why it's so prevalent, because it's really hard to backtrack who did it, where did it happen, how do I stop it from happening? This is how you stop it from happening. Because if you do, take this out to the curb, because that's what's great. I'm cleaning house and all this, and like, oh, I get rid of all these files, because you know I don't need my taxes or my bank account statements from 1996. I've been holding on to them. But I cannot throw these files away. I can throw this away, but as I cut a corner, because I was being a little sloppy, that one piece of paper, it takes up so much space. It happens where, look at that one piece. And the thing is, yes, it's, dumpster divers are out there, but have you ever had a windy night and your garbage can's knocked over and all of a sudden it's like,
now all your personal information, is all down the street. Right,
And it's
exactly
about
right.
privacy and it's about security. And that's really why it's a perfect time of year to get this home,
Yes.
put it to the test, see why everyone is so happy with their embassies.
Put it to the test. That's what Bill just said. I love that you said that. Put it to the test. Hey, get it home, give it a try. Test it out. Those papers with staples, those credit cards, those IDs. Put it to the test. You have 30 days. Go for it. Put 140 pages up there. Walk away. Walk the dog. Come back and watch it just have pulverized and destroyed. Now, I also want to mention, we're also putting in a bundle here, right? I jumped right into the shredder, but we're also putting in our biggest bundle. A couple of things that you need with this, because of the wheels and the gears, are these lubrication sheets, which go in just like the paper, and they keep the wheels and the gears and everything lubricated just like you would an oil change on your car. You're getting 7 of those as well, and then you're getting the bin liner. So maybe you want to put the bin liner inside there so then you can easily just pick it up and take it out. You're getting that as well. So today's special, this is today. This will go away at midnight. It's a great way to start the new year. You're saving $50 right off the top from a brand, Embassy, that every time we bring in a shredder, it becomes a customer pick, immediately becomes a customer pick. And I think Embassy has like 1 of every 4 shredders on the market. This is what they do. Boy, they know how to do this. So you're saving $50 off the top, right? So instead of $199, you're getting it for $149, and then you're also saving on the shipping. We are gonna cover the shipping. That's another $18, as Bill said. We know how expensive it is to ship things right now. We are gonna cover the shipping for you, and on top of that, we're gonna give you an extra flex pay. So we're gonna give you 4 flex pay, so $37.50. We will ship this out to you. If you're joining us for the first time, if you're shopping here at HSN for the first time, welcome in. Thank you so much for joining us. Flexible payments is just an easy way to break up that overall payment over 4 months. No added fee, no added interest, just makes it a little bit easier on you, and we ship it out to you after that first payment. It's not like you have to wait, like layaway, wait until the end. No, you can start shredding, you can start organizing, you can start protecting your information immediately after that first flexible payment. If you're shopping online on hsn.com, you just click flexible payment. Again, this is from Embassy. Your item number is 734-587, 140 sheet micro paper shredder, and it is an auto shredder. That means you're gonna put 140 pages up here and just let it go. Protect yourself, protect your family, declutter, and it's gonna be an everyday thing. I think you're gonna take all that stuff out of the mail, and you know what junk mail is. You can take a quick look and know immediately this is junk. Don't let it stack up. Take it right to your shredder and have your shredder out. Have it out in the office or have it out wherever you want. And you've got these beautiful colors to choose from. Let me show you real quick. This is gonna be your gray up here at the top. And down at the bottom, our favorite here at HSN, the rose gold, which a lot of these tech items now, we're getting them in rose gold now. Really beautiful. You've got the navy, this really dark, deep navy blue. This almost like race car red you have here. I love the look of that. This red. And then the classic black. And then new and exclusive up here to my right is your white marble, this really classic, beautiful look. I mean, you can't even really tell that it's a shredder, but you're gonna take everything over and you're gonna clean everything out. Look, I have kids at home, Bill, and I get stuff in the mail all the time from their school that just has their stuff on who their teachers are, right? Their name, their age, the address, and I wanna make sure, I stack it up sometimes and I think, oh, I'm gonna take scissors to it. First of all, scissors isn't good enough. Second of all, do I really do it? Do I do it as often as I should? I need, and I wanna protect those kids. I put it in here, no one's getting my kids' info, ever.
Right? I used to take my stuff to the office. I mean, because they had a better shredder than I had at home. And that's just, it's transporting it. But you said it perfectly. The junk mail, leave out your shredder. Pick a finish that you like, whether it's the red one or that nice white marble, which we've never offered before. Leave it out. And when this stuff comes in, you said it, I don't need this credit card offer. No, I paid that electronically. I don't need to even look at this. So boom, just load it up. And you do get that satisfaction seeing it go in. You see that end result with that large peekaboo window. And because it's that smaller shred, you are more secure. You do have more power because it's Embassy. And while that's just rolling and rolling, I can go up and get coffee because, coffee's more important right now. And the thing is, this is what the benefit of that auto shred upgrade has been. Because actually, this is a cute story. There's a host or a guest at HSN who has shared a story with me. He's like, you know what my first job was out of college? hired by a big law firm. He's like, ooh, I'm hoity-toity downtown law firm, to sit in the conference room and to go through and count out and shred. And he just sat there all summer long because they would bring boxes and boxes. And because we have to get rid of documents because, sure, you can throw things away, but you're throwing away your information, your medical information, versus shredding it. And you know, there's even third-party places out there, but you have to get them shredded to them. So you have to transport all your stuff, or you're just handing it over and you don't know what's going to happen. One thing I don't know if you can notice over here, I'm going to turn this off. There's actually a light built in. See the light turn on and off? So it's kind of like the refrigerator. When it starts to the gears wind up, you can actually, it lights up so you can see what's happening on the inside. It even has an auto shut off. So as the bin starts to fill up, because maybe I did load it up and then walk away, it's going to turn itself off. But remember, it's a larger bin too. It's 5.5 gallons. So this 5.5 gallons is not going to fill up nearly as frequently as maybe prior shredders that we had. But you can see this change. That is the fine micro cut
Yeah, there's
upgrade.
no way you're finding information in that file. There's no way. Yeah, it's the start of the new year. If you're just joining me here this morning, welcome in. My name is Ty Mayberry. Come on in. It is a new year. It is a time to restart and refresh. How about getting organized, getting decluttered, and how about protecting our personal information, which seems to be everywhere these days. Every time I look in the mail, my information, even if it's just my address, or maybe it's medical record, financial records, whatever it is, I just don't want that out there. My information, my kids' information. So what we chose for our today's special today couldn't be more timely. It is from Embassy, and every time we bring in an Embassy shredder, it immediately becomes a customer pick, but this is more powerful. This is 140 pieces of auto shred in the back. That means you take 140 pieces of paper, you put it in the back, and you can walk away and it will shred it. That's the most Embassy has ever done here at HSN. In the front, there is a second shredder in the front. That's gonna do all of those thicker pieces of paper. Got cardboard, right? When you get a package, right, in Christmas, we've probably got a lot of packages right now. You recycle the cardboard or you use it, but your information is still right there on the front. There's a barcode, there's information. You wanna shred that. Take that piece off and shred it. Maybe there's credit card offers that you don't want. You think, oh, I don't want this credit card. Don't just throw it away. Someone else can grab it. You can shred all of that thicker stuff right in the front while 140 pages are auto shredding in the back. It's on casters. It moves around nice and easy. Big 5.5 gallon bin here. But here's the big deal. This is what I want you to walk away with knowing. I want you to know it is a micro cut. This is not the shredder that you and I got 10 years ago or even 5 years ago that had this kind of straight cut or even the cross cut. As you can see in our little peekaboo window here, it is confetti style. There is no way anyone is getting information off of this. You know, identity theft is a real thing. I know we don't like to think about it, but going into the new year, maybe we do something that will protect us. Maybe we can do this ourselves. Peace of mind, it becomes part of our routine where we go from the mailbox, we look through, we pull out the things that we need, and then all the other junk mail, we go straight to our shredder, straight to our Embassy Elite. We shred it. Peace of mind. It feels like losing weight because the stress is coming off your shoulders, and you get to pick some really cool colors. I've got the silver here. Down on the front, we've got rose gold, that beautiful rose gold. We have a nice deep navy color. We have what I'm gonna start calling race car red because it's really cool. We have that classic black, and our most popular right now is our new and exclusive white marble. Today's special is $149.99. That means you're saving $50 right off the top. You're gonna save another $18 because we are gonna cover the shipping for you. We're also gonna throw in an extra flex pay. That's a flexible payment to help you pay this off over 4 months. No added fee, no added interest. You don't have to have the Hsn credit card. So we're gonna give you 4 flex pay. So that's $37.50 that we're gonna ship this out to you and you can start decluttering. Bill said earlier, put it to the test. That's what I'm asking you to do. Put it to the, let us ship this to you for free, test it out. go for it. Go crazy on this thing. Put 140 pages in there, right? Put your ID and your credit card, all that on there, right? Customers love the Embassy, right? You want to check out the reviews. Here's a couple of reviews right there. Look at that. This thing is a beast. I love it. Look at that. We are able to place sheets in the feeder and still manually feed documents in the front, both working at the same time. Great shredder. Love the paper feeder. Doesn't jam. Large capacity. These are reviews from viewers who loved it so much, who loved a shredder, an office item so much that they went back to the website to write a review. And on top of all that, okay, I know I've just gone through a lot and I get excited about this, but on top of all that, it's peace of mind, it's security, it's safety, it's something you can do for yourself, it's something you can do for your family to make sure your information is safe, on top of the organizing, on top of the decluttering, at a great price today. Hey, Bill, I'm gonna hand it back over to you here because I love your little, as we can see, the clear front. I just wanna make sure everybody knows it doesn't come with the clear front. That's for demo, so we can see it, right? But we love to see just the kind of snow globe effect you have there. It doesn't even look like paper going in there. It's just pulverizing it.
And that's that peace of mind. That's that satisfaction because you've upgraded to a smaller, finer shred. But then you want something that's convenient and powerful enough to live with how we live our lives. I put off my shredding and that stack of papers has grown to 92 pages or 140. It's just going through them all. But see, I'm actually going through my files and I'm like, wait, I don't need this anymore. I can get rid of that paycheck stub. And no joke, these paychecks are like from 1998. I don't know why I still have them, but the thing is when I get rid of them, it feels great. And you know what, I might not even have this job anymore. My social security number is still the same. My license plate, whether it's automotive stuff, it's still the same. And guess what? I'm getting more space back in my filing cabinet so I can get more organized to start the year off right. I'm gonna be protecting my identity. You mentioned how you have kids. Do you know kids and seniors are more susceptible to identity theft? I mean, a lot of kids don't even know they have a social security number or anything like that yet until they go try and get their first car, first apartment, financial aid. That's when it happened to me. I was a sophomore in college, tried to get my financial aid checked, and they're like, well, you don't qualify this year.
What?
And I'm like, excuse me? And that's just it. The chills run over you, and you're like, why? So you start to backtrack, you start to piece it together, and you don't know. And that's where you then have to prove yourself. It's not me, because we want life to be simple and easy right now. That's also why this is so highly reviewed. You said it, it's a mundane piece of office equipment. It has one job, and it does it well. It doesn't, you have to get on Wi-Fi, it doesn't have to be paired to anything.
Right.
It's truly bust the clutter, protect my identity, go through it faster and easier. And that's why people have enjoyed getting an Embassy home. And actually, when we were here over the holidays, few people who watch HSN were reaching out, when's Embassy back? Because, we didn't have these over the holidays as much because I don't think a lot of people had a shredder on their gift list. But the crazy thing is, people want it right now because we are home. We are starting the new year off right. And right now, sure, it's personal information. How many of us are working from home and I have corporate information?
Oh, that's a very good point. That's a very good point. A lot of us, right? We have that information at home that we are responsible for, right? Not just personal, but corporate as well. This is a must-have, right? Have this in your home office. I can't think of, and there's a few things at the beginning of the year that we can make a small investment in that's gonna save us space, clutter, de-stress us, and also protect us. And the beginning of the year is the way to do it. Start that habit now. Get this home, put it to the test, start that habit of decluttering that mail from your mailbox and on to today's special price. So at today's special, that's our best value of the day. That price goes away at midnight. You're saving $50 right off the top. You're saving another $18 because we are gonna ship this out to you. We are gonna cover the shipping. So $149.99. Take advantage of those 4 flexible payments. If you're shopping with us for the first time, all you gotta do is click flexible payments. There's no added interest, no added fee. We just spread that price out over 4 months, make it a little bit easier on you. It's a 30-day return policy here at HSN. We let you take it home for a full month. Put it to the test. Do your shredding. See how that feels. See if it doesn't feel like you're losing weight a little bit. And that peace of mind that all your information is gonna be safe. And again, this is micro cut. This is not the shredder that we bought 5 years ago. This is not the shredder that we bought 2 years ago. And this is from Embassy, right? Every time we bring in an Embassy shredder, it is a customer pick, and this is the most 140 sheets. It is the most powerful, and we're putting a bundle together for you. Bill, maybe you can speak to the lubrication sheets a little bit and when and how we use those.
You read my mind. So not only the most powerful unit, it's the biggest bundle. So we give you a great starter kit care package, largest package we've ever included, 7 lubricant sheets and 2 bin liners. So these lubricant sheets are great. Think about, you know, if you go on a road trip, you get the car tuned up. If you know you're going to do a big purge, if you just did one, you can take one of these sheets, and I'm not dripping oil in. I'm not storing oil in my desk because, you know, there's no oil on the outside. I put this envelope on the inside, and what happens is a lot of us will just turn this off, let it sit there overnight, maybe let the oils drip out of the envelope, sit into those gears, give it a nice little drink of water. So when you do come back to it with your junk mail or your tax documents, it's going to be good to go. One thing, the clear bin's not included. I just want everyone to realize these finishes, we didn't even do matte finishes. These have a nice, shiny, high gloss finish. I mean, it was funny, even in the studio, I could see the reflections in here.
Yeah.
So it is a nice piece to have out in the office, or more importantly, out in your living space, because we want you to use it. Bin liners are included too, if you want. And this is where Embassy went the extra mile. There's little eyelets in the bin. So if I did want to loop it through so it's not going to fall down, because, you know, we get frustrated whether it's the shredder jamming or the bag falling down. Embassy thought of everything. The biggest thing, though, with the Today Special, yes, it's more powerful. I personally think it's the fact that this big box is going to ship for free, because we can't always offer that, but we can today, and get it home, start to put it to the test, see what you can get rid of, go through, yes, the paper, go through the stacks that have grown over the holidays or over the fall, get those boxes that we have, because we got great stuff shipped to us.
Yep.
But those boxes have our identity, and this is just to show you that power. Look at that. It's going through the cardboard. You see that end result. It's auto shredding in the back as well. That's simple and easy. And then when it's not working, guess what? I can wheel it away.
And then
I can put it out of
away.
sight, out of mind.
Yeah, that's right. You
but
know,
it's also protecting you.
You know, with the power that you get and the size of the bin, look, I've got mine running right here. I already, look, this isn't even my paper, but I already feel a little de-stressed watching this thing, work. I feel better. But with the power that you get, the size of the bin, it is still compact. You can still put it on the side of your desk, under your desk, right? You can put it wherever you need to, and it's easy to move it around because of those nice, easy caster wheels to move around, because they really thought of everything, Embassy, to put everything in this little machine. The power, but not that size, and not even the noise. Yeah, you're gonna hear it a little bit here, but it's not like the shredder I have. And the shredder I have at home scares the dog, Bill. Like, it is so, I have to tell everyone in the house, I'm turning on the shredder, right? This, you put this in your office, auto feed, walk away, and you forget that it's there, and you can watch how it takes the pages one at a time. It takes it down and just destroys that, and you feel better. This is such a timely today's special, and because it's a today's special, you're saving $50 right off the top of the price. You're saving another $18 on the shipping, because we're going to ship it to you for free. Speaking of free shipping, everything today. Everything today, free shipping, so stay tuned all day to age it. Look at that, I really expected that to last a lot longer. I had things planned here, but I had a whole presentation planned, and it just destroyed everything. So it's that peace of mind. Here at the beginning of the year, what can we do? What investments can we make? What steps can you take to organize, to declutter, to feel a little bit lighter, and to protect your information? Invest in a great shredder, and they just don't get much better than Embassy. If you look on your screen right there, you're gonna see it's the Today Special. That means the price goes away at midnight. Your item number is 734587. The HSN price is $199, but the Today Special price is $149.99. We're adding in a flex pay, right? So 4 flexible payments rather than our normal 3, $37.50. We are covering the shipping, and it is a micro cut shredder, not this kind of long. If you're just tuning in, you're like, oh, they're talking about a shredder. It's not the shredder that you think. This is not the shredder that you used to have. This is what you used to have, or maybe you went high tech and you used to have these. Well, even these aren't good enough anymore. Take a look at these, right? Maybe your shredder does this. Well, The Embassy Elite does this. This is the micro cut. This is what you want. This is the pulverizing. It just, you can't even recognize financial statements, medical statements, whatever it is from the bank, credit card offers, and even junk mail will just be destroyed right here in the Embassy. Bill, I hear you just shredding away in there. Don't shred any of those old headshots though, my friend.
I have shredded some of those, trust me. But the thing is, it does feel good, and I love how you were setting it up because you thought it was going to be a bigger job. Just like you did a great job carpet cleaning earlier, by the way, but you had to push the vacuum.
Sure.
This, you just set it up, forget it, and enjoy the rest of your Saturday. One thing Embassy wants you to also realize, they have great customer support because they realize we have questions, we want to know little things. That's just the quality of the company and why people have been so satisfied with Embassy from day one. But we've just started being able to offer that auto shred capability. You get that micro cut, that larger bin. And you also mentioned it's this compact unit, but it sits tall, so I can actually easily reach it.
Yep.
So they didn't make it squattier, they made it nice, taller, and leaner.
Yeah.
Because when I want to start my new year off right, when I want to get rid of 2020,
there you go.
You just walk over to this.
There you go.
It does feel good, and you're going to enjoy that satisfaction.
All those features is why we've sold over 500,000 Embassy shredders here at HS. And Bill, always fun to see you, my friend. Thank you for being here with me this morning.
Great to see you. Hope to see you next Saturday too, Ty. Good job.
All right, great. All right, we'll see you again soon. So head over, check that out. It is this day only. That is a today's special. You want to check that out. All right, coming up a little bit later, what do we have a little bit later? Oh yeah, check this out. Oh, this is fantastic. For a great price too. This is the Handymap. Oh, I've been waiting to get my hands on this. This is the Handymap. Maybe whether you're just dusting, maybe you're just picking up that pet hair, or whether you are mopping, this will replace your broom and your mop. Take a look at that. Because of the material that it uses, it cleans, it will, all the water and all the dirt and all the hair will come out clean. What is on your mop? What kind of sponge or what kind of fabric is the end of your mop that just holds on to all that stuff? And hands-free. You see how that's designed? Hands-free, it all releases clean for $26.95. It's so small, easy to store. We're gonna do a full presentation on that later. I can't wait to show you that, so hang out for that. We're gonna take a little bit of a break now, then we're gonna come back and do a little bit of cleaning for the new year.
There is nothing quite like shopping with a friend.
So pull up a chair and shop with us.
We'll be dishing the scoop on what's hot.
Catch you up on what you've missed.
And share some of our favorite discoveries.
Come shop with us every Saturday morning at 10 a.m.
You can't afford not to be brave. It's not even an option. When life puts a wall in front of you, you break it down. Remove the fear. Remove the uncertainty. Be authentic. They say fortune favors the bold. I've been bold all my life, and I don't plan on stopping anytime soon.
The new year is here, and it's time to refresh, revive, and replenish. Discover new products, programs, and special events that inspire you to do, wear, and create what you love. It's your time to create the life you love every day with the help of HSN. The appraised values you see at HSN are set by independent, professionally certified appraisers. They determine, as closely as possible, the approximate retail cost of replacing or recreating the item, not the possible sell or purchase price. Because subjective estimates and judgments are involved, appraisals may vary by as much as 25%. Call your customer service rep for more information.
Hi there, welcome into HSN. Thanks for joining me this Saturday morning. My name is Ty Mayberry. So the last 2 hours, we've been talking about making those little changes around our house that will give us that kind of a renewed feeling for the new year, that kind of refreshed feeling for the new year. And sometimes you just have to change the way we think about something we've done for a long time. So for instance, when it comes to kind of cleaning, we think of either like paper towels or sponges, and we're always spending money on paper towels and we're throwing them away. And then we keep the sponges and then they start to stink because they're holding the bacteria in. Well, there is a better way. This is from Simply Natural. This is a wood fiber cleaning cloth, and you're getting a 24-pack. So what does that mean? Wood fiber cleaning cloth. Well, for one, these are wood fibers. They pick up all that dirt, all that bacteria, everything you want to pick up. But even more importantly, take a look. They rinse out clean. That's why your sponges still kind of smell. Oh, those rags still kind of smell, because they hold everything in. These wood fiber cleaning cloths are gonna rinse clean, and you're gonna get to use them over and over again. And today, you're getting a 24-pack. Let me show you what you're getting. You're getting 20 of the 10 by 10s. You're getting 2 of the large 13 by 14, and then you're getting 2 of the 8 by 6s. Now, this is not just for kitchen and countertops. This could be for your car, right? For the RV, anything kind of outdoors, maybe your furniture, glass, tile, stainless steel, right? You're saving money, right? We're saving the environment. We're not throwing all that away, and your sponges aren't holding on to all of that bacteria. It's just a better way to clean. Today, 24-pack for $34.95, 3 flexible payments, $11.65. We are gonna ship this to you for free, but let's see it in action from my friend, Kerry McNally. Good morning, Kerry. How are you, buddy?
Hey, good morning, Ty. Good morning, everybody. Second day of the new year, we can turn over a new leaf without chopping down a tree. The beauty is, with the Simply Natural wood fiber cleaning cloths, you can replace all the chemicals that are underneath your sink. And welcome to Kara and Kerry's chemical-free kitchen. And you don't have to buy paper towels again if you can even find them in the store. So we're gonna move these off to the side, and we're gonna clean effectively with just water. So the beauty of this is, it was developed in sushi kitchens in Japan, where they deal with a lot of raw food. So I cut one open so you could see it. It's 8 layers of a proprietary weave, that wood pulp fiber, and it is so super thirsty that it wipes up liquid, dirt, and bacteria. But then when you rinse it for 30 seconds in just tap water, it releases all the liquids, all the dirt, and all the bacteria. That's why they're so popular. Huge customer pick. People don't like these cloths. They love them. They give them as gifts, and they use them in professional kitchens all the time. So when they sell us paper towels, they use absorbency, right?
Yeah.
Right? So we'll take a side-by-side presentation. We'll take a good top quality, top of the line paper towel, and we'll get the same amount of liquid, and it's just not gonna happen. It's kind of sad. So we'll take a super thirsty, Simply Natural wood fiber cloth, the exact same amount of liquid, and watch what happens. It can hold up to 10 times its own weight in liquid. So confident am I that I can hold it up over my hair live on the air. And then the most important thing is it's sopping up and wiping up and grabbing all the liquid, dirt, and bacteria. But then when you rinse it clean for 30 seconds, it releases all of that liquid, all that dirt, and all that bacteria. It goes down the drain. So unlike a sponge, it will never, ever smell. You throw them in the washing machine, lay them flat to dry. Don't put them in the dryer because they will shrink. Now, sponges, they tell us on the morning shows, hey, put them in the microwave, put them in the dishwasher because they're so nasty, right? Right. Well, let me rinse this one live on the air, and we'll take a look at it with the black light and see if we can't see some stuff that you can't normally see with the naked eye. Look at that. You see that? You can see all that stuff is embedded. It's a honeycomb, right? It's a harbinger for germs and bacteria.
It all stays in there, right?
Take a look at this kitchen that we thought we cleaned with a sponge, right?
Okay.
Looks pretty clean, right?
Oh, jeez.
Now it looks like a crime scene because the sponges just basically spread all of the bacteria all over the kitchen. Now watch as we go behind the sponge with the Simply Natural wood fiber cleaning cloth, and notice that it picks up everything that the sponge left behind. Ladies, you can remove your makeup with these. You can wipe a baby's face with these, but they're also industrial strength. You can detail your car. If you're using these to remove your makeup, This is cash in the trash. It's also alcohol-based, so it dries out your skin. That's why we included a couple of the small ones. And we learned that from you ladies out there. That's why you love to remove your makeup with them. And this configuration is awesome, Ty.
Yeah,
you
look
get
at
so many of these.
Look at what we're getting here. And let me just point out the colors. I wanted to jump right into explaining what this was. But let me jump in, let me make sure everyone knows you do get to choose your colors. You've got red, aqua, blue, or the green. People are jumping on these already. What's popular there, Dre? You said, oh, the red. People are jumping on the red, of course. And you know, when you mentioned, Carrie, you mentioned sushi restaurants, that makes a lot of sense, right? When you think about it, there's gotta be a better way because they're constantly cleaning. It has to be perfectly clean, but are we constantly throwing away what we're cleaning? That's what a lot of us are doing, unfortunately. And we just think, well, that's the way it is. You know, there's gotta be a better way. Well, there definitely is a better way now. And it's the time now that we can make these little changes right here, second day of the new year. Let's make these changes, get these home, give these a try, see if it doesn't save you money, right? Save on throwing all these away. As Carrie said, if you can even find these paper towels anymore, get these home and watch not only how they pick up the dirt, but I wanna make sure I'm clear on this. What you're seeing right there on your screen is that they rinse clean. Is that everything that it captures inside, which your sponges love to hang on to, it rinses completely clean. And you're getting a 24 pack, 24 of them, $34.95, and we are gonna cover the shipping. All right, back to Carrie's chemical-free kitchen, my friend.
Yeah, so here's the deal. All you wanna do is just wet it. When it arrives, it's flat and it's stiff. It has a little cornstarch in it. It can almost stand up on its own, but then it's transformed with water. It becomes super soft, but it has enough texture to it where it gets that baked on, caked on stuff. That's the beauty of it. Now, take a look at my little project here, Ty, that I created in the garage. Drove my brilliant and beautiful wife, Kara, who's holding the camera crazy, me hammering away. But this is the stuff that we're touching on a regular basis, right? Knobs, light switches, remote controls, all these things, right? And here's a good example, right, of this handle. So you just saw me wet this. So there's no chemical on this, it's just water. So you take the Simply Natural cloth with just water, and you're able to remove all the stuff that you really can't see, all the germs and bacteria. So now we take a look at the handle. It's free. Where is it? It's in the cloth.
Oh, yep.
That's the beauty of it. It's super absorbent, but it's super porous. When you hold it up to the light, you can see through it, so it rinses absolutely free. And that's why, unlike sponges, it will never, ever smell, and they're machine washable. Lay them flat to dry.
Okay.
We did the math here in our household, Ty. We're going through 2 rolls of paper towels a week with a 14-year-old and a 10-year-old still sleeping upstairs, and a 7-month-old Labrador running around here somewhere, right? So 2 paper towels a week, that's 104 paper towels a year times at least $2. That's over $200 plus in paper towels. And it's just, you know, let's turn over a new leaf without chopping down the tree.
Yeah, I love that.
You know?
Not to mention the money that you save, but you know, all the waste that we're throwing away, right? There is definitely a better way that we can do this now. So again, you're getting 24 of these. You're not choosing your size. I want to make sure if you're just tuning in with me now and you're taking a look and you say, what is Simply Natural wood fiber? That's exactly what you think. It's wood fiber, collects all the dirt, all the bacteria, and then rinses clean. 24 pack, $34.95. Now, Carrie, I know you're there in the kitchen. We mentioned the sushi restaurants, but it's not just for kitchen surfaces, right? I mean, we're using them for so much more than that.
Oh, yeah, no, we've got a couple of grandnieces and nephews rolling around every once in a while. You wipe their faces with them. I mean, that's the beauty of it. That's why we color-coded them, so you can make sure you don't cross-contaminate. We've got blue ones in the kitchen, or we've got green ones in the bathrooms, or we red ones out in the garage for, you know, detailing in the car. Again, my wife, Kara, loves the car to be clean, so I do that almost on a weekly basis. But when we do talk about industrial strength, now remember, I'm just using water, right? And industrial kitchens and professional kitchens, it was established in a sushi kitchen. When you are able to clean things with just water, I mean, putting chemicals on a toaster is about as smart as putting a fork in it, you know?
That's right.
Look at the way it cleans all this stuff
right
up, all the baked on, caked up stuff. Professional chefs love this stuff.
That's right off, and that's going to rinse right out.
Rinse right out. That's the beauty of it.
That's right. There's a better way. Let's start the new year. Let's do it. There's a better way, my friend. And Carrie's bringing us to us. Thank you so much for being here this morning with me, Carrie.
Thank you, Ty. Happy New Year, everybody.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We'll see you again very soon. All right, we've got one more item in the hour, but I want to tell you about the Hsn Credit Card real quick before I'm going to head over here. Do you have the Hsn Credit Card? You want to be one of our VIP shoppers? Well, now may be a great time to sign up for it here at the beginning of the year. And if you do, you can sign up at hsn.com or on the phone, and we will take $10 right off the top of your first single item purchase. Very easy. A lot of the things on my show today that would really help. Take $10 right off the top. All right, we're going to continue with cleaning. I love this. There's nothing better than starting the new year with a clean house and kind of some habits, maybe some better habits we're going to get into of cleaning, but we want it to be easy. We want it to be at our fingertips. Take a look at your screen real quick. If you have a chance, take a look. Look how that rinses right out. This is the Handymap Sponge Mop Kit. So what you're going to notice, how everything is rinsing out, and then you're going to notice it's hands-free to get all that water back out. You are not touching it. Whether you are just dusting, whether you are sweeping, or whether you are mopping, the Handymap is going to do all of this for you. I also love the angles. Take a look at your screen there. It gets under, it gets around, it gets to the side, right? Has all those great angles so you can get everything from the baseboards to around all of the furniture. And not only that, but it's $26.95. It's $27 to have this go-to tool that will replace that broom, that will replace that mop, that you don't have to touch, that rinses clean, that stores super easy for $26.95. 3 flexible payments, $8.98. We will cover the shipping. What you have to do is pick your color. So we have, let's see, right here next to me, this is the teal. It's a beautiful teal. In the middle, this is going to be called berry. So when you're going online to hsn.com and you want this is called the berry. And then this is the gray. My guest this morning here from Handymap is Keith Enzi. Good morning, Keith.
Good morning, Ty. How are you?
Hey, we're doing good, man. I love a go-to. You know, us guys, we like a multi-tool. We like something that we can use multiple things, right? I got dog in the house. I got kids in the house. I just want that go-to thing. Handymap, it's our go-to, man.
I hear you. And getting a cleaning product as a go-to, that's not an easy thing to do. But if it's a go-to to do 3 jobs in one, I'm all for it. Hey, the first thing I'm going to show you this morning is the capacity of the Handymap. It's made out of PVA, which is polyvinyl acetate, can hold up to 16 ounces of liquid. I'm using a black floor just to demonstrate it, but watch how much this can actually hold and pick up in one shot within a mop. Look at that. Now, what mop, if you got a mess this extreme, what are you going to do? You're going to get towels, you're going to get paper towels. As you bring the mop head through, it acts like a sponge and picks everything up like a mop, but leaves it perfectly bone dry, so nobody's waiting or anything else like that, and is for the floor to dry. So you bring it through, it picks everything up. Not only is it using it as a vacuum, it's acting like a squeegee and making it perfectly clean as you bring it through. Now, you got a mess, you're gonna have to go clean it out. All I do, I usually use the sink, but for this I'm showing using a bucket. Okay. You bring the roller through, you get it in the eye position, bring the roller through, and everything you just picked up goes right back into your bucket or sink. Now to use it again, I bring the roller through. I bring the roller through, lay it flat, you hear it click to the T position, pick up the rest of my mess. The mop, once it's wet, like any other mop, it's ready to go. It needs to be wet in order to work. So again, you lay it in the T position, the I position, bring the roller through, releases everything right back in. Lay it flat to a T, and then now the disposables and everything else that everybody's waiting, I'm cleaning like the guy before me. Everything's being done with water. Water will clean everything. Now, if I want to disinfect, I can use alcohol, bleach, any cleaning chemical to go with it. It's impervious to chemicals. So whatever I want to do, I can use it and it replaces every product. It lays flat, but only 180 degrees. It does not go 360. So I lay it flat and it gets under anything I want it to get under. It uses water, so it traps and collects and holds everything right in the mop head. If you can see the mop head, it picks all the dog hair, it traps it in all the grooves and holds it, does not let it go. Bring it back over to my bucket or my sink. I lay it in there flat in the eye position. And when I bring it through, the roller wringer will literally the sponge fills with water, releases everything, and as I bring it through, it leaves it perfectly clean to the next time. Now, if I was done cleaning, it just stores in a regular stand-up space.
Yeah, it's really genius. Listen, I think the genius here is that not only how well it works, but the simplicity of it. You've made it so simple, right, that we can use it, that there's not all these different moving parts. Now, I'm holding one of these mop heads in my hand. I got to say, I don't know that I've seen anything quite like this, because what's the alternative when it comes to mops? Is it a sponge that just absorbs and doesn't let things go, or is some cloth that you can never get clean? I think it's that design, maybe these channels here that really allow all of that to drain out and clean, and you're ready to go again. It's a really smart, simple design.
Right, 100%. And like you said with the PVA, it collects in all these grooves and traps it. Now, here I am in the kitchen. This is how I use it. There's dirt, there's debris. It's been raining a little bit. I got a footprint in here. As I bring the mop head through, it's going to pick up every single thing. It's going to sweep it, wash it, and dry it, get it under the stove, everything out. Watch what you see what I picked up with this mop head. You don't know how dirty the floor is until you can see it.
Right.
Look at that dog hair, dirt,
Got
salt,
it.
pepper, everything. Now you bring it over to the sink. If I can get the camera to follow me, it's a little awkward. It's hard to demonstrate in the bucket, but watch how the PVA will release all that nastiness right into the sink. So I'm not touching anything. I have no cost of ownership. I'm not throwing dollars away.
Right.
The PVA lasts up to 2 years. I bring it through, and it leaves it perfectly clean for the next time. In real application, over here, here's where I keep mine.
Look, you can't even see it back there. Yeah, it's just tucked away in the corner.
Right, and it's not dripping water, being nasty, dirty. It dries out completely hard. I'll show you when I go back over there, but it dries out completely hard, so it never smells. Bacteria, mildew cannot grow. It dries itself out so that it will last a couple years, and you're not throwing it away because of that nasty smell.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's dry, right? It dries out. Okay, I got to see what you're doing here. All right, you got my attention. You got my attention here, Keith.
Nasty. Ketchup, mustard, Worcestershire sauce.
Yep.
Instead of smearing it, well, I mean, how would you clean this? I have no idea.
No way.
So it's going to pick it all up, trap it, and clean the floor. Look at all this stuff.
Yeah, look at that.
Look at how
easy that was.
Look at that. No smearing, no clean. Dude, just with water, if I can get the camera to follow me again, just with water, and I have not touched the thing.
Yeah, let's see it.
Watch this.
Yep, look, it's just releasing, all coming right out. And I'm not putting my hands on that, squeezing, trying to get all that stuff out. I'm not putting my hands on that.
Right, and everybody see the stuff washing up, but watch the sink. Watch the color of the sink turn because of all the stuff. Look at that. I mean, dude, how else would you clean that?
That's incredible. I know. Okay, if you're just joining me this morning and you're thinking, what am I looking at? How can that be that easy? What you are looking at, this is the Handymap Sponge Mop. What I'm holding in my hand is one of the mop heads here with all of the grooves and all of the channels in here that not only pick everything up, but also release everything hands-free, which is very important to me. This is gonna be that go-to tool that you keep tucked away in the corner because it takes up only about 3 inches of space, whether it's for that spill that you wanna jump on immediately, or maybe you just wanna clean the floors, right, every day, once a week, whatever. It'll cover the whole floor, whatever floor you're cleaning, or you can just grab onto that spill, as we just saw Keith do, which looked like a typical dinner evening in my house where we're spilling everything on the floor with the kids, and he picked it up. So this is gonna serve as maybe even your broom. Maybe you're just dusting and you're picking up that pet hair, or maybe you're mopping, you're getting it wet and it's gonna mop as well, but also works kind of like as a squeegee. It's gonna pick all that water right back up. The floor is gonna be dry again, and then as you see on your screen there, when you release it, it is hands-free. A go-to multi-tool for $26.95. It's pretty great. It's a pretty great way. Maybe you add this to your collection. You get rid of a bunch of other stuff here in the new year, and you get some of that space back. You just put this in the corner. This is your go-to. $26.95. Hey, we're gonna cover the shipping. We're gonna ship it to you for free. I'm gonna throw it back to Keith because I think the demos speak for themselves. Keith, what do you got, buddy?
Yeah, and Ty, just to follow up what you said, I never use a broom anymore. It just doesn't make sense. When you broom, all that dust and everything flies up. This is how, this is how we sweep, right? And then I got to go get a dustpan. Bend down, close. Dude, this is all I do. And everything I need to sweep or would have swept and had to pick up with a dustpan and brush, it's right here. Then I go to my sink, dump it off, and I store it, and I'm done. All right, so that's his broom. Uh-oh, here's coffee. What? Somebody spills coffee on hardwood. Holy, what do you do, dude?
What do you do? What do you do?
So look at the Handymap. Look at how
amazing.
perfectly clean. Now I'll show you a trick. Watch this, right into the bucket. There's all my coffee. Now here's a little thing, because we're about to wrap up. What else this can do? Anything you can imagine. I use it as a magic finger, and I clean all the baseboard.
There you go, and you're dusting all your baseboard. It's our multi-tool go-to. Keith, thank you so much for being here with me this morning. Look at that. Look what you picked up. Thank you, my friend.
Thanks so much. See you next time.
All right, sir. Good to see you, my friend. 683-542. It is the Handymap Sponge Mop. Head over to hsn.com and check that out. Thank you guys so much for being here with me this Saturday morning again. My name is Ty Mayberry, but hang out. Oh, my good friend Tina Jennings is coming up next. Hey, Tina.
Oh, my goodness. It's Ty Mayberry. It's usually the TNT show. Now we're